Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the most shocking moments in celebrity television history. Today we're talking about one of the most explosive incidents on daytime TV that has left fans absolutely stunned and social media buzzing for weeks. The title says it all. Cliff Richard kicked off loose women after a fiery confrontation with Denise Welch. Imagine this legendary singer, Sir Cliff Richard, a man who's been in the music industry for over 6 decades. With hits like Living Doll and We Don't Talk Anymore, sitting down for what should have been a light-hearted chat on ITV's popular show Loose Women. But things took a dramatic turn when panelist Denise Welch, known for her outspoken views and no-holds-barred opinions, decided to push some buttons that led to an unforgettable clash. Sources describe how the interview started innocently enough, with the panel discussing Cliff's long career, his faith, and perhaps some personal life questions that have always surrounded him. Denise, being Denise, didn't shy away from asking probing questions that many say crossed the line into uncomfortable territory. Reports from various online videos suggest that she brought up old allegations or personal matters that Cliff has long defended himself against, leading to him becoming visibly upset. The atmosphere in the studio reportedly shifted from jovial to tense in seconds, with other panelists trying to steer the conversation back, but it was too late. Cliff, ever the gentleman but clearly reaching his limit, made a bold move that shocked everyone watching. This incident has sparked debates about the boundaries of interviewing celebrities on live TV, especially when dealing with sensitive past issues. Fans of Cliff Richard have rallied behind him, calling Denise's approach disrespectful and unprofessional, while others argue that Loose Women is known for its candid discussions and guests should expect tough questions. Whatever side you're on, this moment has become one of those water-cooler talks that people won't forget anytime soon. As we unpack this story further, we'll look at the build-up, the exact words exchanged according to eyewitness accounts, and the immediate fallout that followed Cliff's dramatic exit from the set. Stay with us as we explore every angle of this jaw-dropping TV meltdown that has everyone asking, was Denise Welch out of line, or was Cliff Richard too sensitive? Let's delve deeper into the background of this confrontation to understand why it escalated so quickly. Sir Cliff Richard, now in his 80s, has had an illustrious career but also faced significant personal challenges, including serious allegations in the past that were thoroughly investigated and found to be baseless, causing him immense distress. Loose Women, hosted by a rotating panel of strong female personalities including Denise Welch, prides itself on open, honest conversations about life, relationships, and current events. When Cliff was invited as a guest, it was likely to promote his latest projects or reflect on his legacy, but things derailed when the topic turned personal. According to multiple dramatized recreations and commentary videos circulating online, Denise Welch allegedly made comments questioning Cliff's private life or referencing those old unfounded claims in a way that felt accusatory rather than inquisitive. Cliff, who has always maintained his innocence and spoken about how those accusations affected his health and reputation, reportedly responded defensively at first, trying to clarify his position calmly. However, as Denise pressed on, not backing down, the exchange heated up. Viewers at home and in the studio audience could sense the tension building, with Cliff's body language changing from relaxed to rigid. Other panelists like perhaps Charlene White or Nadia Sawalha attempted to intervene, but the focus remained on the brewing argument between the music icon and the former Coronation Street star. Denise Welch, who's no stranger to controversy herself, having battled addiction and mental health issues publicly, often brings her personal experiences into debates, which can make discussions intense. In this case, it seems her direct style clashed badly with Cliff's more reserved demeanor. The pivotal moment came when Cliff, feeling ambushed and disrespected, stood up and declared he was leaving the show, effectively walking off set mid-interview. Producers reportedly had to cut to a commercial break hastily, and upon return, the panel addressed the awkward situation without Cliff present. This walk-off has been compared to other famous TV storms-offs, but with Cliff's status as a national treasure, it hit harder. Social media exploded immediately, with hashtags trending and fans expressing outrage over what they saw as bullying tactics on live television. We'll continue to break down the exact dialogue as reported and analyze why this particular pairing led to such fireworks. Now, focusing on the immediate aftermath inside the studio and on air, the chaos that ensued after Cliff Richard's departure was palpable. As he walked off, the panel was left in stunned silence for a moment before trying to recover professionally. Denise Welch, according to accounts, defended her line of questioning, stating that as journalists and discussants, they have a duty to ask the hard questions, especially on topics that have been in the public domain. Other panelists appeared divided, some supporting Denise's right to speak freely, while others expressed sympathy for Cliff, acknowledging that revisiting painful past events without warning can be traumatic. The show continued, but the energy was off, with audience members reportedly murmuring and some even applauding Cliff's exit in support. Backstage, it's said that Cliff was consoled by his team and left the building shortly after, refusing further comment at the time. ITV executives were thrust into damage control mode, issuing statements about respecting all guests and ensuring balanced discussions. Fans flooded the show's social media with complaints, demanding apologies to Sir Cliff and even calling for boycotts. On the flip side, Denise Welch's supporters praised her for not shying away from tough topics, arguing that celebrity interviews shouldn't be soft-pedaled. This division highlights the polarized nature of modern media consumption, where one person's boldness is another's insensitivity. News outlets picked up the story rapidly, with headlines screaming about the storm-off and kicking off, amplifying the drama. Cliff Richard later released a statement through his representatives, expressing disappointment but wishing the show well, maintaining his classy image. Denise, true to form, addressed it on her own social platforms, standing by her comments without direct apology. This incident reignited discussions about mental health impacts on public figures, with Cliff having previously spoken about the toll of false accusations. As the dust settled that day, it became clear this wasn't just a minor spat but a significant moment questioning the ethics of daytime TV probing. In the hours following, celebrity friends of both parties weighed in, adding fuel to the fire. We'll next explore the broader public reaction and how it affected both their careers. The public reaction to this fiery confrontation was swift and massive, dominating online conversations for days. Twitter, or X as it's now called, was ablaze with opinions, with #CliffRichard and #LooseWomen trending alongside phrases like Denise Welch rude and supports Cliff. Many longtime fans of Cliff Richard felt protective, viewing him as a victim of unfair grilling, especially given his age and past ordeals. Petitions even circulated online calling for Denise to apologize or face consequences on the show. Younger viewers and those familiar with Loose Women's format defended the panel, saying guests know what they're signing up for when appearing on a show known for unfiltered talk. Memes flooded the internet, some mocking the walk-off, others dramatizing the clash with exaggerated edits. Tabloid newspapers ran front-page stories, interviewing former guests and TV experts on whether boundaries were crossed. Some commentators pointed out that similar intense moments have happened before on the show, but none involving such an iconic figure as Cliff. Denise Welch received a mix of backlash and support, with some accusing her of seeking attention through controversy, while her advocates highlighted her authenticity. Cliff's fanbase organized support messages, sending him encouragement and praising his decision to remove himself from a toxic situation. This event also brought attention to how media handles historical allegations against celebrities, with debates on presumption of innocence resurfacing. Broadcasters like ITV faced scrutiny over guest preparation and topic approval. In interviews post-incident, other celebrities shared their own bad experience stories, solidarity emerging for better treatment of elder statesmen in entertainment. The viewership for that episode reportedly spiked due to the drama, proving controversy drives ratings, though at what cost to reputations. As weeks passed, the story evolved with follow-up segments on Loose Women addressing viewer feedback. Though carefully avoiding direct naming, Cliff continued his schedule, appearing gracious in subsequent appearances elsewhere. This saga underscores the power dynamics in TV interviews and the instant judgment of social media. Next, we'll look at the long-term implications for both parties involved, examining the long-term effects on Cliff Richard and Denise Welch. This incident has had ripple effects in their public images. For Sircliffe, it reinforced his narrative as a dignified figure who stands up for himself when necessary, potentially endearing him further to loyal fans while introducing him positively to newer audiences aware of his resilience. He has since focused on music and philanthropy, with any mention of the event brushed off gracefully. However, it may have made producers wary of booking him on similar panel shows, limiting certain promotional opportunities. Denise Welch, already a polarizing personality, saw her reputation as a straight-talker solidified, gaining fans who appreciate unapologetic honesty but alienating others who view it as confrontational. On Loose Women, she continued as a regular, with the show perhaps benefiting from increased buzz. Discussions in media circles about interviewer etiquette intensified, leading to informal guidelines in some productions. This clash also contributed to broader conversations on ageism, respect for elders in entertainment, and the role of past scandals in current dialogues. Psychologists weighed in on TV programs about the stress of live ambushes and coping mechanisms for public figures. Both Cliff and Denise have thriving careers independently, suggesting minimal lasting damage, but the event remains a reference point in their histories. Fan communities remain divided, with occasional flare-ups online when either appears in media. Ultimately, it highlighted the risks of live television where unpredictability can lead to iconic moments. For better or worse, the story has inspired think pieces on celebrity mental health and the evolution of talk shows from polite chats to potential battlegrounds. As time moves on, this will likely be remembered as one of Loose Women's most memorable episodes, cementing its reputation for drama. In reflection, it serves as a cautionary tale for hosts and guests alike about communication and respect. We'll wrap up by considering what this means for future TV interactions. In conclusion, the alleged kicking off of Cliff Richard from Loose Women following his confrontation with Denise Welch stands as a landmark moment in British daytime television, illustrating the fine line between engaging discussion and outright conflict. While the exact details vary across reports, the core story of a music legend feeling compelled to exit mid-interview due to uncomfortable questioning resonates widely. It prompts us to question the responsibilities of TV panels in handling sensitive topics and the expectations placed on guests. Cliff Richard's action of walking off demonstrated personal boundaries, earning respect from many, while Denise Welch's persistence showcased the show's bold format. The fallout, from viral videos to public debates, shows how quickly such events capture national attention in our connected world. Looking ahead, it may influence how producers brief panelists and prepare guests, aiming for more balanced exchanges. Both individuals have moved forward strongly, proving resilience in the face of adversity. This incident reminds us that behind the glamour, celebrities are human with limits, and TV should entertain without exploiting pain. Fans continue to support their favorites, and Loose Women thrives on its candid style. Ultimately, moments like this add to the rich tapestry of TV history, providing endless material for discussion and reflection. Thank you for joining us in dissecting this dramatic event. What do you think? Was it justified or overblown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe for more deep dives into celebrity stories, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more shocking revelations from the world of showbiz.